I don't attract gay men, and I'm not attracted to gay men. Like, it's just not a thing.
Tell me more about that.
Honestly, it's like, that's why I don't really I don't go to gay clubs. I don't go to, gay things, because it's like the men that I attract are not there. It's like, these are not my men in terms of attraction. Now, if I'm just going to have a kiki, sure. But like, these are not the men that are interested in me in that capacity. I do that when I go to the straight rooms.
Imagine being openly gay, but saying you're not attracted to gay men. That's exactly what E.J. Johnson just said, and now the internet is in full meltdown mode. So here's what happened. In a recent interview, E.J. said he's not attracted to gay men. He mostly dates straight or masculine men, and he doesn't even spend much time in gay spaces because the men he attracts aren't there. He also said something even more interesting, that he doesn't feel fully accepted in those spaces because of how he presents. This went viral for a reason, because to a lot of people, this didn't just sound like a preference. It sounded like rejection, and not just rejection, but internalized bias. Let's break down why people got so heated. In the gay community, there's already a long-standing issue. Mask for mask, no femmes, straight acting only. So when EJ says he prefers straight or masculine men, some people hear, gay men aren't good enough. Femininity in men is undesirable. And that's where the homophobia conversation inside the gay community comes in. Because ironically, some of the harshest judgment about being too feminine doesn't come from straight people. It comes from other gay men. Now here's where it gets more complicated. EJ actually said he doesn't feel like he belongs in typical gay spaces, and that matters. Because if someone feels excluded, overlooked, or not desired, they might naturally gravitate toward spaces where they are wanted. EJ said the men he attracts are usually in straight environments. So this might not just be about preference, it might be about where he feels valued. Let's be honest, this is the part that really triggered people. Because when someone says, I only date straight men, people hear fetishization, chasing the unattainable, or even reinforcing toxic masculinity. But EJ framed it differently. He basically said, I don't care about labels, I care about connection. Still, that doesn't stop people from asking, are these men actually straight? This part is flying under the radar, but it's important. Some women were upset too. Why? Because there's a perception that straight men dating someone like EJ blurs boundaries, or reinforces the idea that women are being replaced. And historically, women have already had complicated dynamics, with emotionally unavailable men, or men who secretly date outside heterosexual norms. So this conversation hit a nerve, beyond just the LGBTQ space. This situation is bigger than EJ. It exposes three uncomfortable truths. The gay community is not a monolith. There are hierarchies, preferences, and biases. Masculinity is still valued everywhere, even in spaces that are supposed to reject traditional norms. People go where they feel desired, even if that means stepping outside their expected community. Here's the real question. Was EJ wrong for saying it out loud? Or did he just say something a lot of people quietly feel? Because whether people want to admit it or not, this conversation has been happening under the surface for years. Let me know what you think. Is this just personal preference, or is this internalized bias? And do you think this says more about EJ or about the community itself?